Hello guys, how are you? Have you watched my previous video? In previous video I have taught up to the functions. Today I am going to explain about the replace and substrings. Both are important topics, okay? Now let's start about the replace, okay? Replace. What is the function of this replace and why we have to use the replace is, for example, we have a data means in the data if you want to replace any particular character means we use the replace, okay? I am giving the syntax here. Syntax is replace replace input 1 comma input 2 comma input 3, okay? Here where input 1 is the data, okay, which you have given, okay, which you have give, okay. Input 2 is equal to characters to replace, okay, characters to replace. Input 3 is equal to replacing the characters. Replacing the characters. Means here in this input 1 we will give some data and input 2 we will give the character which we want to change. Here input 3 I will explain clearly with example, okay? You can understand clearly. By explaining definition you can't understand clearly. By seeing the example you can easily understand, okay? Okay, here we are giving the input 1 in brackets, okay, and input 2. Input 2 is the letter which is present in the input 1, okay. Here input 3 is the letter which is not in the input 1 and we have to replace the letters which are present in the input 1, okay. And the output would be, see, this is the output. I think you have understood clearly now, right? See this one example once again. Here we are giving the input 1 as a Java and input 1 we are having the letters A and J and V. 3 letters are there. We want to replace the A letter with the B letter. So we are giving the B as a third input. So we are getting the output as JBVB. By seeing this example you can easily understand. We are replacing the A letter with the B letter by giving the input 2 and 3, okay. I am going to explain with some more examples, okay. I am giving some more examples so that you can understand very well. Example 2. Here we are replacing, just see, replace. Similarly same input 1 is giving, okay, Java comma here I am giving the input 2 which is not present in the input 1, okay. I am giving input 2 as X. Here X is there in input 1, no na, okay. Now I am giving input 3. Now what are you expecting the output? Can I say? If the input would the input 1 is Java, right? That one only we can get the output. Okay, I'm once again explaining clearly. Here input 2 and input 3 are not there in input 1, so we will get the input 1 as output also. Okay, I am explaining one more example. If we gave input 1 same Java, comma, and input 2 as SQL, and input 3 as same Java, then what would be the output? The output would be same as input 1. See, let us consider input 1 is having capital letter J, and the output would be also capital letter J with the remaining letters J, A, V, A. Okay, this is how the replace function is used. Okay, I'm giving a few more examples with you can understand very well. Okay, example 4. If sometimes there might be chance only giving the 2 inputs, then how it would be used? Okay, replace, we are giving only 2 inputs. First input as Java, second input as what? Second input as A. Okay, here, and what, can you guess what it would be the output? Here if we gave only 2 inputs means the output would be like this. Means here we are not in here we didn't require the any letter A, so we are giving the input A as a, I am once again repeating, here we are having 2 inputs. Java is the first input and A as the second input. Here we want to remove the A in the first input, so if we give only 2 inputs only means the output would be JV only. Okay, the output would be JV only. And I am going to explain one more example which would be funny but very easy to you. Replace Java, comma, SQL, comma, SQL. Here the output, can you guess what is the output? The output would be Java only. Okay, don't get confused, this is simple and easy to understand. Once again go through these examples and so that you can understand very well. And now I am going to start the other topic, substring. Okay, substring is used to display some part of the characters from the given input. I am giving the definition once again. Substring is used to display some part of characters from given input. Okay, from given input. Okay, I am giving the sentence here. str input 1, comma, input 2, comma, input 3. Okay, here where input 1 is data. Okay, input 2 is equal to starting position. Here we give starting position means it is represented with a numerical, okay, numerical type of data, okay. Input 3 is equal to number of characters you want to as output, number of characters as output, number of characters as output, okay. Once again I am explaining. Here we use the substring function for getting the we used to display some part of characters, means for example you can understand easily by seeing this example, okay. For example, we are giving the substring function and in bracket we are giving the data 1, okay. Data 1 as for example developer, developer, okay. Developer as a input, and second input is the numerical data. If you want to get the output from the here v, so we are giving the 3, third letter is v na, so we are giving 3. From there to you want to get the how many letters as output we have to give, okay. For example, we want to get the only 3 letters. For example, you have to get the VEL only, so we are giving the 3 as a third input. So the output would be DEV. The output would be DEV, okay. You understand my point? Here 3 is the starting point from where we want to get the output. Here 3 is the how many letters from the starting position. So input 1, input 3 are the starting and the end number of characters, okay. And you can get more clarity by seeing the one more example, okay. For example, I am copying this one only, this example only. Here you want to get the only one letter, that is for example L. So where is L? It is in the 5th position, okay. I am giving the input 2 as 5. You want to get only 5 as output, so that one letter only you have to get na. So I am giving the third letter as 1, third input as 1, so the output would be L, okay. The output would be L. One more example. For example, if you want to get, if by mistake anybody gave wrong inputs, then how to do? Then what will be the output? I am showing that, okay. Here the input 1 is developer only, that's up to there, it's fine. If by mistake you have given the second input as 7 and third input as 6, then what would be the output? Then nothing would be the output here, because what is the 7th letter? 1 2 3 4 5 6. P is the right now. P is the 7th letter. From 7th letter, there are 6 inputs. Is there 6 characters in developer? No. There are only 2 more letters remaining in the developer. After P, there are only 2 more letters present in the developer. They are E and R. So we get the output as ER, okay. So we get the output as PER, sorry, okay. 7th one is the starting position and the remaining 2 letters also will get as the output, okay. That's all about the substring. I think you have understood the replace and the substring very well. If you didn't get any clarity or if you have any doubts, means please comment below the video so that I can give clarity, or I will make one more video to clearly explain you the substring and the replace. Okay guys, have a nice day, bye, enjoy.